We live in a world that is obsessed with quick wins, instant success, overnight fame, fast money. You can add so much to this list. And no matter what you say, think, or have seen, that's the reality these days. Everyone is trying to get a fast one over everyone else. They are trying to, earn as much as they can, as quick as they can. Everyone is chasing things. They are moving faster and faster. And it's not even our fault, The world is simply changing. For example, we can all share our success instantly. And what exacerbates this whole thing is that there has never been more successful people in the world than there is today. Literally by number. There has never been, for example, more billionaires than there is currently, more pop stars, more businessmen, more creators, and all of them have the power to instantly share their success with the entire world. So it creates this whole sort of bubble whereby we are comparing ourselves to these people that are in step 20 of their process or development while we are at step 1 and we want their 20 at step 1. It's not realistic. And this whole episode that I'm trying to make is, I should say, one that I struggle with, and I just wanted to sort of encourage everyone that is going through the same thing. You need to have patience in this fast world. With everything that is changing, you need to build a bond of patience. You need to have that one thing that you are grounded in that keeps you in line with what you are working towards. You need to play the long game. That is how any successful person makes it. It's not fair for me in a world that is filled with so many variations of success and how to be successful to come here and tell you that I have another way to arrive at it or another path. I understand that, and I'm not trying to share a trick or a hack or an overnight online business, that could switch your life. No, I am talking about the facts. You need to be tough, to be patient, and trust me, I struggle with this in my own way. The only reason I keep trying even after I fail is because the most worthwhile things in life take time. In my own journey, I have learned this lesson, unfortunately, the hard way, whether it is growing my podcast that I am still trying to do, whether it is building my businesses that I am still trying to do, even in my personal growth that I have been on work on since 2020, I am still not yet perfect. There is nothing like an overnight process to get yourself to be better. So when we are watching all these motivational videos and all this content that is out there, I want us to maintain a realistic comparison of where we are, what kind of lifestyle we want to live, and what we can accomplish within the time frame that we have already been on earth for. Don't think about the future. Think about how far you have come. Right now, I am 24. It would be very unrealistic for me to want to be like Elon Musk. This guy is 50-something. That is not something I can build within 24 years, considering that for the first 5 years of that time, I was being helped to do everything. It's just an unrealistic period. This guy has actually been alive more years than I have had, and he has built all this after the next half. So the whole thing I am trying to talk about in this episode is to play the long game. The long game teaches you resilience, it teaches you focus and the ability to keep showing up even when the results aren't visible yet. It all goes back to this advice I read from Manson. And I think this would actually help you guys. So in The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck book, I'm not swearing, it's just a book by Manson, there is this whole thing that he shares that is about choosing the struggles that are meaningful and not just easy. Because when you are doing something meaningful, it almost makes the struggle worth it and easier just because you have a different goal and your motivation comes from this intrinsic place, and that's what playing the long game is. If you are playing a game, let me say like, for example, the podcast, it would be more beneficial to me in the long run to tie this to something that is intrinsic, like let me say, making my communication skills better and trying to improve myself. Otherwise, if I aimed to put, let me say, a goal like I need to make money and monetize this podcast by the end of this year, that is going to stress me out. I'm going to plagiarize people's content. I'm going to abuse copyrights. I am going to try to take the shortcuts just because I am trying to make money off this. But if I am doing it and actually enjoying it and growing in the process, putting out better content, it just starts to sort of spiral, which I hope is going to happen anyway. But back to the point, it just starts to have this positive momentum that spirals into other good things happening for you, and you sort of find your way on this track to what you actually wanted, just because you have based this one thing that you are doing in something that is more meaningful than just this extrinsic, I should say, dopamine rush that you get. So just make sure that you are working consistently, you are trusting the process. Trust me that every small step, every moment of effort adds up, even when you don't see it immediately. So here is today's challenge for you. Within one of your goals, or any of your goals, or all of your goals, just pick one of them that you are willing to commit to for the long run. With that one goal, you're not going to want instant gratification. You're not going to want instant success. You're not going to want to have overnight success. With that one goal, you're going to commit to it being a long game. You're going to commit that with this one thing, I'm not going to require it to give me results today. It's not going to be something I'm going to put pressure on. It's going to be something that I'm going to look up to. I'm going to plan it well. I am going to do it right. And I guess that is what I wanted to share with you today. Let's have that one project that is a long game. I know we want instant gratification that can come from these other things, but at least be grounded in that one thing that gives you meaning, that gives you purpose, that is intrinsically motivated, that you do just because you know there is more to it. It's not just about the instant success. So let's keep celebrating our journeys and not just the destination. Remember that success doesn't come as fast as we want it to. Sometimes it will take 20 years, sometimes it will take 50 years, but if you work at it diligently, it will come. It will come, and it will be sweeter than you would have imagined if you got it instantly, because there you don't have this whole I should say understanding of how hard it was to build it, and you don't get how valuable it is. But when you have worked for it, there is that intrinsic value that comes with it that you literally are proud of. So I hope you got some value from this podcast. I am trying to do more of these episodes where I just pick a topic and I try to articulate it the best way I can, talk about it, and hope that it was meaningful for you. And if you found value in it, please share it with someone. Please like, comment, share the podcast, like the podcast, subscribe to the podcast. Also consider rating us. And I guess that's it from Raymond and the 5 to 9 Job podcast team. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.